Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the rise of the masculine. Remember, all messages are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? Alright, so let's go on and get it popping. We're going to get a message straight from the Every Man's Bible here to start out this message here. No cards, this is straight channeling, okay? Alright, I think that's about it. Remember, take what you need and leave the rest, as well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys, okay? Alright, let's go on and get it popping. The message for the masculine is, what is it? Psalms 23, right? Above all else, guard your heart, for it affects everything you do, okay? I'm going to read that again. Above all else, guard your heart, for it affects everything you do. Proverbs. This is Proverbs. Hopefully I didn't say Psalms. I said that in the collective reading. This is Proverbs 23. Okay? Anyways, Proverbs 23. So the message here for the masculine is to be very discerning in these moments in time when it comes to the things that you're entertaining, okay? So like I said, having a respect for self. Make sure you're not diving into things that is not for you. This is that energy, making sure that what you're connecting with is what you're connecting with. Make sure that you're in it's coming from a space of love and not lust. And what I mean by that, this ain't just sexual here, right? This can be for anything that you do. This can be business and career. This can be relationships, etc., right? Whatever this energy is here, make sure that it's coming from you, not from the world. This is that energy, making sure that it's a piece of you, a reflection of you, and not of the world. Not what you think you should be doing, what you know you should be doing, because it's not about what you think, it's what you know. What do you know, right? This is that energy when it comes to the world. The world's dark as fuck. This energy has to do with you really guarding your light, making sure you're attached with yourself. So that being said, having control of the flesh, though you masculine control the flesh, right? The mind controls the flesh, right? You control the flesh don't control you, right? So this is that energy, making sure you have control of your own mind, not allowing the world to deceive you, especially with these feminines out here, okay? There's this big debate about modern women this, modern women that, like, about all of this extra shit, right? About this whole divide between men and women right now, okay? This energy has to do with it. If we look at this whole entire situation, hindsight 2020, it all stems from the lack of seeing the red flags, ignoring red flags in situations, right? So this is that energy. Make sure you see when God reveals something to you, that's what it is. Just because you are in love with somebody, or just because you are in love with this idea, just because you're in love with whatever this is or this thing you have, doesn't mean it's for you. Just because you're connected with it emotionally, don't always mean it's for you. Right? So this is that energy when God reveals some shit to you and it's not to your liking. It's not connected with your spirit. It's about you getting your ass up and moving the fuck around. Okay? Because the moment that you don't move, the moment that you put blinders on and act like you're Ray Charles and shit, right? Ray Charles, that's when God smacks your ass. You get burnt. You get burnt. This is that energy. Let's read the message again. Above all else, guard your heart, for it affects everything you do. Okay? Everything you do. Yeah. Let's read why that's here, okay? The warning to guard our hearts is also a warning to not give in to the temptation, okay, of sinful pleasures of all kinds. All right? Indulging in sin seems pleasurable at first, but in the end, its promise is empty and bitter. Sin may satisfy short-term desires, but its consequences are long-term, impeded our spiritual growth, right? Right. So what's being said in these moments in time here, this has to do with you take the whole sin for what it is. What a sin is going against what you desire or what your spirit's telling you, okay? It's not this other shit that we've been programmed to think it is. If it's going against what is bettering you, that's what it is, okay? All right, so we take what we need to leave here and leave the rest, right? Right. All right, anyways, what is being said in these moments in time, it has to do with not allowing short-term pleasures to sway you off of a path here. This is an energy here. If the shit ain't really in a space of what it seems, it's some temporary shit. You know what this energy is? Okay, let's be real. We grown as fuck, right? We're grown as fuck, right? We're grown-ups, right? Okay, you know what this energy is here? This is when this energy is when you're watching porn, right? When you're watching porn and you bust that nut, right? How do you feel afterwards? Right? Really think about it. This is that energy here. You know how I be. It's fucking Jay. I'm gonna be fucking real. We are grown ass people. This is you. This is the energy that I see. I'm visually seeing a man like fucking watching porn, you know, all hot and bothered, right? This goes for men and women. Come on now. There's women out here watching porn too. Okay, let's be real. Anyways, I'm seeing this visual of someone watching porn, right? We're in the climax of the right? And then next thing you know, you feel shitty after watching porn. This is that energy here that I'm feeling off of here. Do not allow temporary fixes to fill up voids here. You're just putting band-aids on top of shit that you need to heal on. Right? So this is that energy in these moments in time here. Thank you, God, for that example. That was perfect. So, yeah, this is that energy. It's about you really looking at things for what it is and understanding for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Life is hard. The moment that you come into acceptance of that, that's the moment that life ain't hard no more. Let me say that shit again. Life is hard. The moment that you come into acceptance of that, life ain't hard no more. Right? This is that energy where it's about you growing into who you are. Tapping into who you are. Right? And being who you are and what you need to be. And dealing with the world and the hardships of life. Because that dictates your maturity level. That dictates where you are spiritually. That dictates where you're going so far on your path. Right? Because that's all life is. A series of fucking problems. It's a series of problems for you to become a better problem solver. By what? Doing. Solving problems. When you first start solving problems, you fucking suck. You're shitty at it. Right? But the more that you solve them and the more that you start getting some correct here, you start to build that stamina. You start to build that skill up. It's not about us praying for a problem-free life. It's about us praying to become a better problem solver so we can solve our problems in our lives. Because children decide to ignore their problems and act like their problems don't exist. And there's a lot of grown-ass kids out here, right? We're not kids, right? No. Right? We deal with our shit. This goes for me too, y'all. This goes for me too. It's about us not regressing back to old behavior. And this is talking to me too. It's like, hit me here. Right? It's not about us regressing down to old behavior. Tapping into old behavior. Just because shit is intense. Just because shit is hard. Just because shit is a little tight, I guess to say. Overwhelming. There's an energy here where there's an overwhelming energy for the masculines here that I feel here, where you want to regress down to, oh shit, you used to entertain. This is an example, right? What this energy could be. Let's say you wasn't fucking with a female, or, you know, he could be she could be he. She's your ex. You broke up with your ex, right? Or your girl. Now she's your ex. Because of some toxic ass shit, right? This is an energy of now you're going solo dolo. It's about 2 a.m. and you're by yourself in your head, right? Now you're regressing down into energy of calling this back up, knowing that that was toxic as fuck. You just got out of that situation. Now you want to go back to that situation because it's comfortable. That's a no-no. That's a no-no, right? It's about you really dealing with what you need to deal with in your life, really being able to deal with yourself and learning how to be with yourself. Like the message said, above all else, guard your heart, because it affects everything that you do. Okay? So make sure that everything that you're doing is coming from a space of love, coming from a space from you, not from any influence from the world. Okay? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. I want you guys to have a good day, as well as it's going to share these vids, man, so we can get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? I want y'all to have a good night. Stay tuned for another video sometime. I'm not even going to put no date on it right now. We'll let God determine that. Just stay tuned for my next upload, and see y'all later, and bye-bye.